Hi, this is Zsuzsa from I Heal with Love. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the DNA4 report series. So I'm still talking about DNA4 part 3 that I am attending here in St Gallen, Switzerland. This is actually my final video about this seminar, and I owe you a correction because initially when I started to make these reports from Kauai last year when I was attending DNA4 part 1, I was sharing how the four parts will be thought by Vianna. So there's always a physical law and there's always an emotional law. So in the first one, nurturing the soul was about compassion as an emotional virtue and vibration as physical virtue. The second one that I attended last week was about the emotional law of kindness and the physical law of frequency. And then the third one was going to be about the emotional law of courage and the physical law of nature. And then initially what was the plan was that the fourth part was going to be about the emotional law of wisdom and the physical law of truth. However, when Vianna was starting to channel this part 3, she actually also channeled wisdom and truth together with courage and law of nature. So basically the fourth part will be, and I'm just having some teasers here, about the rest of the virtues. So in my previous video, the last one about part 3, I was sharing with you how all these emotional laws have a gift, and therefore the fourth one will be about the rest of the virtues and their gift. Okay, so what else did we talk about here in DNA4 part 3? So Vianna was talking about neutrinos, and these are fundamental subatomic particles that are actually one of the most abundant particles in our universe, and they are incredible tiny. And well, when we were learning chemistry, it wasn't even science wasn't even aware of it yet. However, they interact with most matter, but very weakly because they are electrically neutral. So imagine neutrinos like ghost particles of the quantum world, constantly passing through everything and barely interacting but profoundly influencing the physical and the physics of particles and the cosmos. They are tiny but essential puzzle pieces in understanding the universe's most fundamental rules. And actually, billions of neutrinos pass through your body every second. Neutrinos are constantly produced by nuclear reactions in the sun, stars, supernovas, and even radioactive decays on Earth. So every second, actually trillions of neutrinos pass harmlessly through our body. We also talked more about wisdom and the infinite wisdom of the universe and how that is all available to us and how we can retrieve knowledge and wisdom from anything. Basically, we can tap into water, rocks, plants, animals, the fourth plane, the fifth plane, of course, the sixth plane, laws, and creator's infinite wisdom as well. And we were having some very fun exercises when it comes to wisdom. We were retrieving knowledge from books, and Vianna was sharing how the current version of the Bible, where she taps into the creator, she receives the answer that it's about 30% of the truth, of the highest truth. So she said that the original version, which hasn't been translated and interpreted, was higher in the truth. However, because of the translation and the rewriting and the fact that actually the New Testament was written hundreds of years after, Jesus's death, supposedly death, it doesn't have actual facts mostly. However, the Old Testament she was sharing that has a higher percentage of truth. And this is just one book, right? So we were also talking about the Quran, we're also talking about the Torah, and we were actually scanning and tapping into other books and seeing how much of that is from creator's perspective the truth. So the truth is relative, right? And everyone's perspective will form their version of truth. However, the highest truth is from the creator's perspective. And she was saying that actually in a book, 30% being truth is actually a very high percentage because most books are lower than that. Okay, I have some beautiful downloads for you from about wisdom that actually I wrote down because Vianna offered it to us. So would you like to have creator's perspective, definition, understanding, knowing and feeling of infinite wisdom, and that this is all available to you? You're worthy and deserving of tapping into different sources of information and retrieving knowledge and wisdom. Would you like to know what it feels like and that it's safe, it's possible for you to be open to wisdom, and that you can learn, you can make decisions and be accountable for those decisions that you make and the actions you have taken. And would you like to also have clear discernment between information in general and wisdom and the highest truth of the creator? If so, think, write or say a yes, like, comment, share, always come and follow for more. And in this series I will see you next time in the summer of 2025 from Montana, where I will be attending the DNA4 Part 4 seminar, the practitioner seminar. Until then, like, comment, share, always come and follow for more. There are actually other fun stuff in my channel as well. Until next time.